Well, Dad, Penny, surprise! All the secret meetings and phone calls that I've snuck into the warehouse to make was because of this. Congratulations, but we won the Convenience Store of the Year. So sit back and enjoy the video. Hello, my name is Jason Dunaway, and I'm the Vice President here at Grant County Oil Company. Our business was started in 1960 by my grandfather and his partner. They basically had one store up in Main Street, Williamstown, and then we eventually bought a fuel truck, and we had a home heating oil farm delivery business attached to it. As the years went on, that business grew as well as our convenience store business. My father graduated high school in 1978, and the next day he came to work full-time. He began in the stores and then on a truck as well, until the late 80s when the base stations converted over to convenience stores. He has played an insanely large role in the business. He's grown it from the one single store in town to we now have 5 stores that we own and operate. We have since sold the heating oil business, mainly just to focus more on this business. We've seen that this needs more of our attention more. Profits are better here, and this is kind of where the market's turning. But I'd say probably about 5 or 6 years ago, my stepmother had came into the company with us, and she has been the biggest asset we could have ever asked for. She gets with these vendors and she gets the best deals we can possibly get. She makes sure that we have everything in the stores that we need to have. She's not afraid to work a shift. I've seen her do that many times. She'll answer phone calls at 3 in the morning when somebody's called in. And together, the 3 of us, we each have our own talent, and we put them all together to kind of work together as a team. But this year we'll be celebrating, well actually we just did celebrate 56 years of business, and we hope to have many more. All right, my father Jeff, my stepmother Pennie, and I, we saw here recently that we were one of the only independents in town. We had a lot of larger players come into our area, and we knew that we were going to have to do something. The industry seems to be changing more to food service. Well, that's quite expensive, and it's a different thing that none of us are used to, but we decided that we're going to have to change as well. So we have started introducing food options into some of our locations. We've been very successful with that so far, and we plan to continue. Another thing that we've kind of realized just from other customers that have stopped into our place to some of the others is that one thing we can offer and we can have complete control of is excellent customer service. We want our customers to feel like they're as much a part of our family as we are. So instead of being able to come in and buy the exact same things as you can everywhere else, we like to ask our customers, what don't we have that you wish we do? You know, a Twinkie's a Twinkie and a Snickers a Snickers, and you can get one here or you can get one across the street. But maybe there's items that we don't offer that they wish we did. Well, we have that relationship with our customers. They know that they can come in and ask for different things. And we know that we're going to try everything that we can to make sure we get that in here. Another thing that my father, Jeff, he's a very stickler on is our appearance, outside and inside. We go to extreme lengths to make sure that the outside of the buildings are clean. And that means us pressure washing underneath the canopies, we will do that. If that is us planting flowers, we will do that as well. Inside, for remodels, we have lots of local contractors we work with that believe in our business, and they themselves believe in their own business, so we work together and they come in and have done a great job for us to make all of our stores look the best they can inside. So we found that those little things there is what's going to propel us into the future, that even though we can't offer some of the things, we can't have roller grills with 1,000 different items on them or different things. I mean, what we can offer is a family-friendly environment, good customer service, and good clean stores. Everyone knows that you can't drive a ship by itself. You have to have many moving parts, and we're very fortunate to have the employees that we have here at the business, as well as people that we've partnered with to be successful. When myself and Pennie came into the business 6 or 7 years ago, neither one of us really had much experience, maybe you could even say talent, in the actual convenience store part of things. We had just decided we were going to switch grocery companies. We met with H.C. Hackney was the first people we met with. and Susan Douglas and Frank Sims were both in on that meeting. And since then, they have still been a large part of our success. Hackney offers many great trade shows you can go to, different food shows where you can meet with all the vendors at one time. If you're in this business, you know that it is constantly busy. You never have 2 seconds to sit down and think, especially to set up a meeting to meet with 10 or 15 different vendors. Well, Hackney has a thing called Quality Time, and we meet with all of them the same weekend. Hackney's always one that will reach out to us and say, hey, we've got this new product that's going good in other chains and other stores, we think you should try it. They've been one to say, hey, this hasn't been going good in other things. What is, are you all having success with it? And we'll say, well, yeah, it's going great. Well, then good. Maybe that'll help somewhere else. But even if it's not, they would rather us take it off of the shelf to put something on there that would do good than to just leave it up there and for it not. But honestly, Leo, Susan, and Frank, without those three, we wouldn't be as successful as we are today. Lastly, we'd like to thank NACS for sponsoring the award. We're very just overwhelmed and overcome with all of our hard work that's paid off and that we're being recognized for it. Also the KGCSA for all the work that they do behind the scenes as well. As I said earlier, as busy as our business is, it's hard to see what's going on in Frankfurt and know how that's affecting us and businesses and different organizations like that. For us even to be able just to get the emails, to be able to read the emails and be able to stay current on events that do affect our business without necessarily having to take time out of our day is a huge benefit for us.